Yes, it's time for another album ranking. Today we are ranking none other than one of my favorite extreme metal bands of all fucking time. We're talking about Cradle of Filth. Now, the reason why I'm doing Cradle of Filth is because it's spooky month and also they released a brand new album called Existence is Futile. Now, if you hear a little rumbling and they're just bombing outside, but anyway, it's going to be an interesting ranking because this ranking has taken me like 2 years to try and figure out what my favorite album is, because in my opinion there's not one bad album by Cradle of Filth apart from one which is absolute shit, which I will mention later on, which I will mention in a few minutes actually. Now, before I start, pop your favorite albums of Cradle of Filth down below, rank them. I want to see your ranking. And yeah, a lot of people are going to probably disagree with this ranking, but you know what, it's all part of the fun. It's all part of the fun. Especially one album where I absolutely despise, I fucking love. So let's get on with it. Coming last, and one album that I don't like by Cradle of Filth, is the Manticore and Other Horrors. This album was released in 2012 on October 29th, and overall this isn't a very good album in my opinion. The riffs have quite a sort of a punkier edge, and it's just the overall melodies that don't really get stuck in your head. I suppose The Abhorrent is a pretty good way to start off the album. Songs like Siding with Titans, Succumb to This, Death, The Great Adventure, they're not really good Cradle of Filth songs. They're just mediocre Cradle of Filth songs, and I just feel they could have done a hell of a lot better than the Manticore and Other Horrors. After releasing Darkly Venus Aversa before that, I was expecting a much more better performance by Cradle of Filth. But the Manticore and Other Horrors, it's very hard to listen to in my opinion. It's a very hard album to listen to, just because they repeat the same old riffs over and over again. They have sort of a punkier edge. They try and sound a bit like something out of like Thornography, and at times it comes quite cheesy. And yeah, I just don't want to listen to this fucking album. And not to mention the production's not that great as well. So the Manticore and Other Horrors is sitting last, and it can honestly get in the fucking bin because I don't like this album. Next up is one of fans' favorite, and an album that got Cradle of Filth into the mainstream audience, into Nymphetamine. I do like this album, I really do. Fantastic songs like Gilded Cunt, Nemesis, Gabriel, Nymphetamine Overdose, 9-minute song with Nymphetamine fix in it, and then it leads on to some really interesting, cool instrumental moments. Coffin Fodder's great, Filthy Little Secret's a fun song. Overall, the riffs are pretty catchy. It's quite a catchy album as well, and Danny Phil's vocals are absolutely fantastic, such as the song like Absinthe and Force. It's fun, and it's quite a long album. You know, Cradle of Filth love long albums, and this is no different, but I just feel this album just slightly drags a little, and that's why Nymphetamine is sitting second last. Next up is Godspeed of the Devil's Thunder, The Life and Crimes of Gilles de Rais. Now, this album has grown on me so damn fucking much, it really has. I would have expected Godspeed of the Devil's Thunder to be right where Manticore is, but it isn't. I just feel it's a lot better than Nymphetamine. This has a more of a blackened edge on this album, very atmospheric in tone, and it's a great concept album. Really enjoyed the concept, love the lyrics as well. Great songs like The Death of Love. Her vocals on The Death of Love are so damn good, and his vocals are amazing. Songs like Tragic Kingdom, really catchy melodic hooks. Honey and Sulphur, one of my favorite Cradle of Filth songs. Godspeed and the Devil's Thunder is such a great way to end off the album. Really enjoy this album. It's going to be really hard to rank which albums I prefer now, because honestly this is when Cradle of Filth are so damn tight. But yeah, Godspeed on the Devil's Thunder is such a great album, but of course there are a whole lot of better albums than this one. But yeah, I love the production on this, atmospheric, really intense as well. Just great melodies, great lyrics. You got also a song like Darkness Incarnate. Hello, Darkness Incarnate. How great is that? But of course, there are some repetitive moments on this album as well that you've heard before. Like, I've heard that by Cradle of Filth on another album. Where did I hear that? Where did I hear that? They sort of recycle the same old themes. That's why Godspeed of the Devil's Thunder isn't as high as the other albums I'm going to mention. Next up is Kryptirana, The Seductiveness of Decay, released in 2017. And wow, this album took me by surprise big time. Great guitar work, fantastic guitar work, amazing solos on this as well. Heartbreak and Seance, what a fucking way to kick off the album with that Achingly Beautiful, that solo and Achingly Beautiful. Then you got one of my favorite fucking songs by Cradle of Filth, Wester Vespertine. Oh, West of Vestamine is so dang good, especially the solo on that. Then you got Vengeful Spirit, Death and the Maiden, an incredible way to end off the album. Running about 52 minutes, this album is so damn strong and cohesive. It's a little bit shorter than the other albums by Cradle of Filth, but holy shit, this album packs a punch and I absolutely love it. Also love the gothic elements that build the orchestral moments as well, that just create that element of surprise atmosphere. Just a really enjoyable album by Cradle of Filth. Next up is Darkly Venus Aversa. What an incredible album this is. It's catchy, it's heavy, and it's melodic as well. The Nun with Astral Habit, oh how good are he screams on that. The Persecution song, Lilith Immaculate, all the very fun, and of course Forgive Me Father, I Have Sinned, which is pretty short, about 4 minutes, but damn, it's a pretty powerful, punchable song. Beyond 11th Hour to end off the album. Again, so much atmosphere, great concept, amazing lyrics. Danny Filth's incredible at lyrics. Just an amazing album from start to finish. Really interesting songs, just overall fantastic LP. Yeah, so Darkly Venus Aversa is sitting here. Okay, so next up is Hammer of the Witches. Now, this is probably the most melodic Cradle of Filth album, you could say. It's up there with the really catchiness of Thornography, the catchiness of Existence is Futile as well. This is the new guitarist. New guitarist comes in and we get some incredible fucking lead work on this album. The guitar really shines on this, the drums really shine on this, and of course, how can you not forget the melody, Blackest Magic in Practice. So damn good. The Blackest Magic in Practice probably up there to be my top 5 favorite Cradle of Filth songs. You got songs like Hammer of the Witches, The Vampire at My Side, Onward Christian Soldiers, just so many great melodies on this. Great guitar work, amazing solos. Yeah, I love Hammer of the Witches. Just a solid album by Cradle of Filth. Again, atmosphere, orchestral moments that build, becoming more symphonic, becoming more epic in tone. But yeah, Danny Filth's vocals are fantastic on this, and just a really good album to sink your teeth in if you like the modern day Cradle of Filth. Okay, so next up is Thornography. Yes, I love this album, Thornography. I think it's one of their best. A lot of people don't like it, but holy shit, this album is so damn catchy, it's so damn melodic. Songs like Dash Inferno, Tonight in Flames, Libertina Grim, I Am the Thorn, Cemetery and Sundown, Lovesick for Mina, not to mention Rise of the Pentagram, the 8-minute instrumental. Then got Under Huntress Moon, which is one of my favorite songs by Cradle of Filth. Just so many great moments. I love the guitar work on this. I love his vocals, and of course, Danny Filth sings cleanly throughout the Fetus of a New Day Kicking. That chorus is so damn catchy, and I fucking love it. Although this might be a simple album by Cradle of Filth, it's still got that pizzazz that Cradle of Filth has on every single album apart from Manticore, and I absolutely love it. This was released in 2006. A lot of people don't like it, but I love it. There's just so many great songs, and not to mention you got Temptation, the end of the album, which is so damn dopey and cheesy, but it's so damn fun. But yeah, it may be fun, it may be cheesy, but fuck me, I love Thornography, and that's why it's so high. Released in 1994, The Principle of Evil Made Flesh. This is an incredible album by Cradle of Filth. This is their debut album. Danny Filth summons his satanic side, unrelentless vocals on this, shrieky 90 wave black metal production. Great moments, love the guitar melodies. I just love how gothic and atmospheric this album is. This is like a second wave black metal album. Great moments, amazing songs like The Principle Evil Made Flesh, The Forest Whispers My Name, The Blackest Goddess Rises. That fucking melody on that, Crescendo Passion Bleeding, Mr. Midnight Skies, just overall fantastic songs. Production is, a lot of people don't like the production on this, I can understand why, but I love black metal, and this is as black metal as Cradle of Filth could get. So yeah, Cradle of Filth, The Principle of Evil Made Flesh, is sitting so damn high because I fucking love it. I think it's one of their best albums, and just because of the melodies in some of these songs, it's very eerie. What really is interesting is how it ends with Imperial Tenebrum, which is just a really weird track to end off a great album like The Principle of Evil Made Flesh. But yeah, Cradle of Filth, The Principle of Evil Made Flesh is sitting so damn high because I fucking love this album. I love it. The atmosphere on this, there's just so much atmosphere. It just feels so cold and vampiric, ready to get your blood sucked. We're sucking blood. But yeah, Principle of Evil Made Flesh is sitting here, just an incredible album. Next up is Damnation and a Day, from Genesis to Nemesis. This is an incredible album by Cradle of Filth. Great concept album as well. Talk about Babylon. Great songs like It's Better to Rain in Hell, Better to Rain in Hell, Serpent Tongue, Carry On. Then you got songs like So Glad for the Madness, Babylon AD, Mannequin, the weird vocal style, Mannequin, Thank God for the Suffering, The Smoke of a Burning, incredible song as well. An Enemy Led the Tempest, more proggy sort of song. Doberman Pharaoh, it has an Egyptian melody which I absolutely love. This may be an hour and 16 minutes, but holy shit, it warrants every single track on this album. Some really interesting interludes that build up to the songs. Just a great album overall. Just one of my favorite albums. I just love it. I just love how atmospheric it is. A lot of people were shitting on this album just because of the more orchestral elements. And yeah, a lot of people would say it'd be overly cheesy with the highly symphonic orchestral moments with a full-blown orchestra on this album. Holy shit, it is one of my favorites and I absolutely love it. So Damnation in a Day is sitting here. Alright, so next up is Midian. Midian, this was my first Cradle of Filth album I heard, and you got songs like Cthulhu Dawn, that fucking melody on that, Saffron's Curse, Death Magic for Adepts. How amazing is that guitar work? Dub me Lord Abortion. Lord Abortion as well is on there. So damn twisted, that song. Her Ghost in the Fog. Her Ghost in the Fog. Tearing the Veil from Grace is one of the most beautiful songs by Cradle of Filth, especially the beautiful choir singing it, and Tortured Soul Asylum, a way to end off the album. Yeah, overall Midian was my favorite album by this band. But you know what, I went through the discography again and holy shit, it changed so much, this ranking. It's such a great atmospheric ride, absolutely love it. Great guitar melodies, great hooks, just infectious in tone. Saffron's Curse, Cthulhu Dawn, and even Tearing the Veil from Grace be like up there to be one of my top 10 favorite Cradle of Filth songs. Okay, so next up is their brand new album released last week. Existence is Futile. This is the best sounding Cradle of Filth album since Cruelty and the Beast, in my opinion. Just an incredible album from start to finish. So damn catchy, so damn melodic, amazing guitar work, influences of even heavy metal on this, even doom metal throughout the song. Discourse between a man and his soul, black smoke curling from the lips of war. Songs like How Many Tears to Nurture a Rose, the unbelievable guitar melody you were getting, the really dark, blackened, atmospheric guitar tone through the dying of the embers with that incredible riff, and the drumming on this. Suffer Our Dominion, Us Dark Invincible, a fucking fantastic way to end off the album, but it's so damn fun. This could possibly be one day my favorite Cradle of Filth album. I absolutely love it. I've been playing this non-stop, and hands down, it could possibly be up there to be one of my favorite albums of 2021. Songs like Crawling King Chaos, Apophis, Reach Dark Office, Necromantic Fantasies, amazing melodies, amazing symphonic elements and gothic moments, incorporating very different sounds. They played around with doom, they played around with slower songs on this album, and it fucking worked. But the album cover's fucking awful. I don't like the album cover, but the album slaps hard. Next up is Dusk and Her Embrace. It's Dusk and Her Embrace. Oh, this album's fantastic. Heaven Torn Sunder, Funeral in Carpathia, Funeral in Carpathia. Need I go on? Malice Through the Looking Glass, Dusk and Her Embrace, Beauty Slept Inside Him, and Haunted Shores. Oh, this album is fucking fantastic. This is what Principle Evil Made Flesh is, but it's dialed up to 100. This is an incredible album from start to finish with a few interludes along the way and instrumentals, but holy shit, this is so damn vampiric, so damn scary and spooky, perfect for Halloween, it really is. I just love how atmospheric it is. Danny Filth's vocals have sort of a blackened edge, but he's got that incredible shriek, but you know Danny Filth is coming to that time. You know he is solidifying his vocals in the extreme metal genre. I love the guitar tone on this. I love the production. The drumming is incredible. I just love the melodies on this. It's got doomier moments as well. This way, Dusk and Her Embrace really reminds me of at times like Existence is Futile, just with so many elements of surprises. And Funeral and Capifa is an amazing song. A gothic romance, a beautiful story they are telling. The lyrics and her vocals and his vocals just intertwine so damn well on this. This is the second best Cradle of Filth album in my opinion. And finally, my favorite Cradle of Filth album is none other than a lot of people's. It's Cruelty and the Beast. And do I have to go on why this is my favorite Cradle of Filth album? It's a masterpiece. The production is fantastic. It really is. Maybe the drums are a little bit thin, but it's the melodies that do get stuck in your head. Songs like 13 Autumns and a Widow with the really heavy metal riff. Cruelty Bought the Orchards. Just love the really atmospheric vibe you're getting on that song. Beneath the Howling Stars. Oh, absolutely incredible song. Desire in Violent Overture. Danny Filth incorporates even death metal vocals on this, along with black metal vocals, shrieks, incredible growls, This is one of his best vocal performances in my opinion. You got the 11-minute song, still their longest song in the discography, Bathory Aria. The whole story of Bathory, how she killed the virgins and bathed in their blood. And then you got Lust Mode and Wargasm, The Lick of Converse Winds. I fucking love that song. The way it ends, just an amazing album. Cruelty and the Beast is my #1 album by Cradle of Filth of all fucking time. So yeah, let me know in the comments below your favorite Cradle of Filth albums. Do you agree or disagree with my opinion? Keep discussion going in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one.